Hi, I'm Carma Henson, a partner at HensonFuerst Attorneys serving all of North Carolina. Today, I want to talk with you about some specific common sense rights that we should all expect our loved ones to have at nursing homes. But these are all rights that the state of North Carolina has recently cited nursing homes for violating. As you watch, you might want to have a pen and paper handy to jot down some questions. At the end of the video, I'll give you my email address, and I'm always glad to try to answer viewers' questions. Now, what are those reasonable expectations? Here are things that everyone should expect. First of all, I think we will all agree that human dignity is of the utmost importance. Residents in nursing homes often have little else left but their dignity, and the nursing home staff must treat these residents with the utmost respect and do everything they can to be polite and courteous. They should treat them like human beings. The nursing home must make sure that a resident's call bell is within the resident's reach. Someone can't call for help if that bell is at the foot of their bed or on a bedside table that they can't get to. It's common sense. Nursing aides, also referred to as certified nursing assistants or CNAs, should be trained and competent. The nursing home is responsible for making sure that their CNAs are properly trained and they're competent and able to meet the needs of your loved one. Now, this next one may seem obvious, but nurses and CNAs should always follow doctor's orders. They don't have the right to ignore a doctor's order or to make up their own. They must follow doctor's orders. Nurses should take the time to properly assess a resident's medical condition, and they should know when it's time and important to call a doctor to let the doctor assess a resident's well-being. Nurses should never give a resident unprescribed narcotics for the purpose of restraining them. Nurses are there to take care of these residents, not to put them to sleep so that they won't bother them. Similarly, the staff members should never hold down a resident if they refuse care. Let me ask you, how would you react if you visited your loved one in a nursing home and saw these kinds of problems? Or what if you knew that the facility willfully failed to thoroughly investigate such complaints or failed to report known violations to the proper authorities in a timely manner? Well, the state of North Carolina has recently found that all of these very basic expectations have been violated by nursing homes here in North Carolina. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. Other egregious violations include not protecting residents from falling, allowing residents to be scalded by hot water. You all have the right, as the family members, to demand to see any and all reports of the surveys that the state of North Carolina has conducted on the facility where your loved one is or may be going. These are all public record, and the facility should have a copy of these surveys available for you to look at. And you can see yourself whether these problems are happening at this facility. Now, if you've watched my other videos, you may have heard me speak about the federal government's 5-star rating program for nursing homes. Ask the nursing home, what's your Medicare star rating? And if it's not 5 stars, then ask the administrator 2 questions. Why is it not 5 stars? And what are you doing about it? The decision to place a loved one in a nursing home is one of the toughest decisions that a person makes. Oftentimes it is the toughest decision. And it usually comes only after all options for independent living have been exhausted. And it nearly always comes with heartache and even guilt, which is all the more reason for you to do everything possible to ensure yourself that the nursing home that you select will treat your loved one just as you would. Ask the tough questions and demand that your expectations be met. This is Carma Henson of HensonFuerst Attorneys. If you would like to send me questions, I will get you answers. Send them to Carma, which is C-A-R-M-A, @lawmed.com. Remember, if you have questions, HensonFuerst has answers.